blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't got a check with it. These popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I iced out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score.
Hi again, thanks for joining us for this. And take a look at the Cavaliers. After losing game 1 here on their home court, Greg, I sense an air of desperation.
No doubt, you have to treat this like a game 7. You can't afford to head out on the road down 2-0. Early as it may be, they already find themselves in a must-win situation.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Tracy McGrady. Mutombo is out there with Jordan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Rice in at the small forward. Irving kicks to Allen. A floater. A shot. No good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Rice passes to Antetokounmpo. McGrady outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. McGrady's got 6.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Outside Irving. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
Pass to Allen. Unloads from 9, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's McGrady. At 3 off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving with the bounce pass. And Allen launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Nice passes to Antetokounmpo. Now McGrady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Worthy's checked in for Jordan. Celtics also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. Walton dishes to Irving. Walton against Mutombo. And here is Walton.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Celtics leading by 5. McGrady up top. Covered by Irving. It's good. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Lucas is checked in for Cleveland. Aaron Davis is checked in for Boston. 1:58 left in the first. Worthy finds Irving. Now here's Allen. Back to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Davis. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Allen surveying the D. Irving a screen on McGrady. Irving against Antetokounmpo. They find Jay on the way. Allen's shot is off. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-4 run right now. McGrady outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low. Here's Worthy. Pass to Lucas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Walton's checked in for Yao. Devin Booker comes in for Allen. And it's Garland in for Irving. Ellis outside. Back to Davis. Celtics passing it around. Here's Embiid. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Worthy finds Booker. And Ellis with the block. Now here is Davis. He has yet to score. Ellis outside. To the middle. With 2 seconds left. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start,
and so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Jaden McDaniels. Ellis is out there with Davis. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Rice in at the 3 spot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Davis, and there's the drive, and the shot goes in. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Pass to Walton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Bill Walton.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Walton. And Cleveland making a change here. George is checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. So Walton nails both of them. Celtics leading by 9. Davis surveying the floor. To the inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now McDaniels. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Off target from 3-point range. Walton against Jordan. And Walton kicks to Garland. Inside. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Marius Garland picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Garland. The Celtics also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for Ellis. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Irving. Over Giannis. And it's Irving missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving passes to Booker. Bucket! Devin for 3.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Davis with it. He's got 6. Jordan outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Boston needs to get off his shot. From deep. Antetokounmpo. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Irving against Giannis. Irving passes to Lucas. Here's Booker. There's the triple. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Hayes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Allen comes in for Booker. Here's McGrady. Paul George grabs the miss.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there. Irving against Antetokounmpo. Down low.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
George against McGrady. Giannis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. George dishes to Irving. Allen with the ball. Defended by Stojakovic. Back to Irving. Over Giannis. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession for the Cavaliers. Yao, he's checked in for Hayes, and Walton subbed in for Lucas. Celtics also with a sub. Davis is checked in. Here's Irving. The shot from the low post is good. Irving's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics leading by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McGrady, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Irving against Antetokounmpo. Irving kicks to Yao. Left side, George. Over McGrady. And we finished one half of basketball. Celtics out in front, leading by 7. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting. Looking at the series break. Thanks for spending half.
And here we go. Getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Worthy sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Now is out there with Walton. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Paul George. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Here's Rice. Allen defending. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Allen, scoreless thus far. Pass to Irving, fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Rice passes to Antetokounmpo. McGrady outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here is Allen. Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Walton over Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That one is no good. Celtics leading by 9.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Kyrie Irving third.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against them every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's McGrady, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McGrady's got 13.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Allen, puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Celtics. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
That one goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jordan against Walton. Nobody near Irving. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Yao.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Allen against Antetokounmpo. McGrady right side. Unable to get that one. George with the defensive effort. And so George will bring it up for the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Irving misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slot, even for him.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Well, Cleveland shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Back to Irving. Over Giannis. Again, Irving missing.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
McGrady dishes to Antetokounmpo. Jordan a screen on Allen. Lobs it up for Jordan. Shot by McGrady. Here's Mutombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mutombo's got his first points in this one. Allen outside. Pass to Irving. Now here's Walton. Here's Allen. Fires the 3. That's good, and Walton with the assist.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
George against McGrady. Giannis outside. Jordan kicks to McGrady. And they double up Giannis. A shot by McGrady, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Fantastic job attracting the defense's attention. That's just what Kyrie Irving does. And he also understands how to get the whistle while shooting.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Davis. Over Irving. No good on the last second attempt there. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Boston leading by 11, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. McDaniels is out there with Jordan. Then it's Ellis, and there's Davis, and it's Giannis in at the small forward position. Irving against Antetokounmpo. The 3 from George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the lead any time to react.
Ellis the pass to Giannis. And Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Irving kicks to Lucas. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's George missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Hayes, he's checked in for Cleveland. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
It's time for the dance man. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Keep on dancing. Let's see those dance moves. You're on me.
Ellis is checked in for the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Lucas, a screen on McDaniels. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And stolen by Lucas. George with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Davis against Lucas. Jordan passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Irving finds Booker. Hayes with the screen for Booker. There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A different look now for Cleveland. Yao, he's checked in for Hayes. Walton comes in for Lucas. And Allen subbed in for Devin Booker. The Cavaliers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's McGrady, defended by George. Giannis is double. Mutombo with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rice over Allen. His first attempt of the game finds the target. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Giannis against Irving. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. McGrady dishes to Mutombo. McGrady passes to Jordan. They set the screen to the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Celtics.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Giannis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Giannis outside. McGrady sets a screen for Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Yao Ming.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. To the middle, here's Booker. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giannis kicks to Stojakovic. Here's Hauser, defended by Lucas. Stojakovic, the pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, a statement win. What should people know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard. We want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But, you know, we young. We're learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
Well, looks like it's coming fast. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports.